I could tell you. I was on the receiving end of some MC yesterday. But I think I got the last laugh. I went to a home improvement store to buy some numbers for my mailbox. $3. I walk in. There's an employee there and I ask, "Could you please tell me where the mailbox numbers are?" Quote, with a bit of a smirk. He says, "Yes." We stare awkwardly at each other for a moment. And it's been a bit of a day. So it dawns on me that he's being a bit of a wise ass. I keep staring, in a friendly fashion. And finally he says, "You asked if I could tell you. Not if I would tell you." Quote. Importantly, their biggest competition, Blue Home Improvement Store in Orange 1, is located directly across the highway and I need to drive by it to get home. So, I turn around and exit. Guy goes, "Where are you going?" Quote, "Across the street." At least your polite question was better than the people who come in and just say, "Mailbox letters." Sometimes I see somebody grammaring wrong, or spelling wrong or using a word with wrong a T, and I think, oof, I should tell them so they know how to do it correctly going forward. And then I don't, because even well-intentioned grammar correction is obnoxious. This isn't even that, because "could you please" isn't incorrect or ambiguous in the first place. Everyone knows exactly what you mean. It's just dad jokes. Also not incorrect. Just matters of taste. Can I versus may I, fine or good, instead of well, in response to a how. Are you? If you're not a kindergarten teacher, don't try to correct these. If you are a kindergarten teacher, also don't try to correct these. I guarantee you the worker on the sales floor does not care about the $3 sale that was lost. Nor does anyone else in the building. Our company. You asked if I could tell you, not if I would tell you. Which shows they knew what you meant. Perhaps this is the reason there is a blue store across the street from an orange store in my town. I bought the number stickers. And when those came off I made a stencil and spray painted them on. When that faded I went to eBay and got 2 plates with the correct sequence of numbers and mounted to the bottom of my mailbox on both sides. Should last a while. Also reflective. Not malicious compliance, but a story from when I was the retail worker who was asked where something was many years ago. At the time I was doing NaNoWriMo, where you aim to write a novel in a month. No, I didn't succeed, but I did get to 50,000 words. And I'd finished the semester at uni. So my whole life basically revolved around the story I was writing. A story which was influenced by some aspects of Greek mythology. This particular evening at work had been very quiet. I hadn't seen a customer in more than an hour. So as I was going around tidying up my area on autopilot, I was thinking about where I would have the final confrontation between 2 of my characters take place. About 10 minutes before closing time at 10 p.m., a customer came rushing up to me. And because I had my head in the clouds, I was somewhat caught off guard. Customer: "Can you tell me where the shoe polish is?" Me: "The underworld?" Customer: "What? Me? What? Oh, sorry. 2 aisles that way." I went back to what I was doing, feeling like an utter idiot. A few minutes later, she came back past and said, "I got my shoe polish. Had to fight Hades to get it though." I wasn't even mad. Not MC? Maybe petty revenge? I've worked plenty of customer service jobs. I know how tedious they are and how it's important to break up the monotony. But this ain't it. I don't know what it is about my face, but I have this exchange with a server about once a year on average. "Hi, welcome to restaurant. Can I get you started with drinks? I'll have a Diet Coke. Please, no. Pipe. Pipe. Haha, I was kidding, of course you can." I've had this happen. But the worker was also quick to laugh and say follow me. Or tell me the aisle. So it just felt like a light-hearted joke. I like your answer and quick thinking. I heartily approve. In the long run, it matters not to the big blue box or the big orange box. But you will live rent-free in that employee's mind for quite a while. Good job. I'm generally willing to enjoy a little banter, but the problem is knowing when and who with. The trouble is that you never know if someone is stressed, had a bad day, or just not in the mood, and that applies to both sides. In the places I visit regularly and they have built a rapport, a little wordplay can make the process more enjoyable for both us and ensure I come back again. The people at my regular coffee stop and the two guys who run my local petrol station have this down to an art. It just makes the day so much pleasanter. Your guy was just baiting you and stroking his ego, so got what he deserved. I have one of my customers trained to ask me if he may place an order because I've given him the following a few times. Customer: can I place an order? Me: I don't know. Why don't you give it a try? He used to work here himself. BTW. Good guy. Good on you. If it was me, I'd take all my future business to the competition. So very much not appropriate behavior for customer service. Glad you left. Quote, and then what did you say to the customer? Quote, I said he asked if I could tell him. And I said yes. He never asked me to do so. I see. You're fired. Sounds like something I'd do and have done. Luckily, I've only had people with similar senses of humor. I love that you refer to them as the blue store and the orange store. I do that too. 100 years ago I worked at a convenience store close to several prime fishing spots. Fishermen would stop to get their drinks, snacks, and bait before heading out to the lakes. Multiple times a day someone would walk in and ask if I had worms. My answer was, not anymore. I got a prescription from the doctor. Most people laughed. A few grumpy bunnies scowled. I love your response. He was being a low-stakes smartass and you showed your appreciation in the best way possible.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.